What's going on, people? I want to say this. Um, Dwayne Wade is one of the main characters that I have seen in the NBA or participants as a player. Like, I've never spoke on this since he's been in the hall. Didn't say a word. Skip Bayless is the only one to really come out and say something besides people on the internet. Everybody's, where's LeBron? I told you they really don't deal with each other. But once LeBron learned he wasn't going to be the one to present D Wade for the Hall of Fame, then, he really wasn't going to show up. He's going to find a reason not to show. And his Hall of Fame induction was perfect because the Hall of Fame induction is not about LeBron James. It's about the person it's supposed to be about. The person it was supposed to be about is one person. And the person it's supposed to be about is Dwayne Wade. And that's what it was about. And him giving back to the game and who he looked up to when he was playing and he was coming up in the game in the ranks. D Wade played in Robeson. Not really Chicago. He came up here and played a little bit, but he didn't really have that Chicago stripes. Like from like D Wade, like D Rose got. He ain't got that. So he was like the suburbanite Chicago guy. So they looked at him as such. And when he went to Marquette, that's where he stood out. His game grew from there. And once we saw him in the NCAA tournament, we knew that D Wade was actually somebody to pay attention to. He was actually somebody that was going to mean something to the game of basketball. And I was proud to see what he became as a basketball player. And his game kind of was like Allen Iverson. He was a taller version of Allen Iverson. He had this ridiculous cross, but more than that, he was a off the ball defender, two-way player. And at Marquette, they teach you that. And that's what keeps you on the court. Is knowing how to defend and how to help out on defense when the other guys get beat. How to always be able to contribute to a team. And Dwayne Wade to me was is always going to be above LeBron James. I watched him in summer league embarrass LeBron James that year. They both came in. Of course, LeBron is only like 18 years old, and D Wade is older than him. He just came out of college and is more grounded into playing the game. But you could see Dwayne Wade was light years better than him as a rookie. Even though that this league was designed to be for LeBron, you knew Dwayne Wade was better than him. And Pat Riley knew it. He knew he had the pick. Out of everybody there, when they was fighting for LeBron and Carmelo, Pat Riley knew Dwayne Wade is who I need. That's the player I need right there. A guy that gets it. So the first day he gave him that book, the playbook, which was massive. But learn it. Spend the whole summer learning this playbook because it's gonna matter in the end. So that's incredible. When you can go that far into getting things done and going all the way to the letter to the to get things back on your graces and all your said, things that you want to get accomplished and get done as a player in this game, you want to make sure that you have crossed every T, dotted every I, the whole nine. Because these people will go out and spend their days and nights trying to run you into the ground. That's what they do. That's exactly what it is that they do. And and hear me out. Dwayne Wade paid the cost. Even though I don't agree with anything he's done outside of basketball when it comes to how he parents his child. I don't agree with it. That's his child, of course. I have never been in that situation, but I just don't agree with it. But that's his child, and whatever he decides for his child is his legal right between the mother and the father, them, you know. I could just not like it, and that's just it. I don't agree with it. So I would never agree with a child being able to make a decision that's altering the rest of their lives. And, that's a decision that's made between the parents. And that has no bearing here in the Hall of Fame when it comes to his basketball career. Basketball career, he's one of the best. He's one of the best to ever do it. Like, he's in that category of top 75 players. Yeah, I would probably put him. I wouldn't probably put him in top 100. Yes. I don't know about top 75, but definitely top 100. I could see him probably in there. But I'm not mad if they put him in top 75. Um, Dwayne Wade was something special, but the injuries held him back. But when he was Dwayne Wade, when he really was MVP of the league, they kind of took that from him when and gave it to LeBron because it was LeBron's league. I kind of felt he should have gotten Rookie of the Year, but it's neither here nor there. But the big talk was LeBron didn't show up. And I told y'all, I say if LeBron can't present D Wade, he's not going to be there. He's going to come up with an excuse. Bronny, after what he did, he needs to be close to home. And no one's going to question LeBron. That's why I didn't say anything about it. I'm not going to question LeBron or bash LeBron for not showing up. Bronny just had a dramatic incident. You want to stay home if you're a father. If you're LeBron, if you a father that cares, you want to kind of be close to home. And come on, believe me, Bronny was fine. If LeBron was chosen to present and not Allen Iverson, LeBron would have showed up. I believe that 100%. Now that's my personal thoughts on it, but I believe LeBron would have showed up no matter what. Now here's the gist of it all, because I want y'all to really get the gist of it. Now, when it's all played out, when it's all said and done, everybody looks at everything that they've done in totality and they seeing how they are looking at the numbers and looking at how they played the game. I appreciate the fact that Dwayne Wade gave Allen Iverson his flowers, because Allen Iverson carried the league. A lot of people think Kobe was the man, but when they were winning those championships, nobody cared. It was about Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was the culture. Even Kobe Bryant was a fan of Allen Iverson, and he was playing in the league. Everybody started wearing the arm sleeve like Allen Iverson. Everybody started getting tattoo sleeves like Allen Iverson. Like Dennis Rodman got tattoos, but not like Allen Iverson's. When AI got it, then it became fashionable. Then it became the thing. But he didn't always wear that. He was just connected to the street. So when he started wearing sleeves of tattoos, and bandanas and the braids and the hairstyles and the way he was getting his hair lined and parts in it, that's changed the game. Like people saw that and they start emulating Allen Iverson. They wanted to get his hair, the hair braided like AI, headbands, everything Allen Iverson did, they wanted to do. AI was just that good and talented. And he carried the league for years. Because even though Kobe and Shaq was winning the NBA Finals, the most popular person in the NBA was Allen Iverson during that time. He was bigger than all of them. And here it is, Kobe and Shaq got 3 championships, and Allen Iverson with no championships is bigger than all of them. Everybody wants to be like Allen Iverson. AI. His shoes are the only shoes to ever beat the Jordans. The only NBA shoe to ever do that. The questions. No other shoe could rival him. He got a lifetime deal with Reebok. So it's Allen Iverson. When people start talking about who the winner is Allen Iverson. And when you think the winner is somebody else, guess what? It's Allen Iverson again. So the winner is always going to be Allen Iverson. So you could draw up the play 500 different ways. It's going to be Allen Iverson every time. There's not going to be a case where it's not Allen Iverson. Now, Dwyane Wade grew up just like we all did, was looking at Allen Iverson play. And he changed his name from like 25 to number 3 after Allen Iverson. He wore the sleeve on his arm like Allen Iverson. That was his favorite player. So to have Allen Iverson induct him into the Hall of Fame, and be out there to introduce him, that made sense. So whether LeBron understood it or not, LeBron was not with Dwyane Wade before Dwyane won his first NBA championship. He was the first one to do that out of all of them. And the thing is that when he won his championship and made his career was already made before LeBron really got there. But when LeBron got there, it kind of went to, they got other championships with it, and he played like the co-star to it. D Wade had done his thing, had cemented himself as one of the top players in the league. And he had a lot of players' respect in the NBA. And the game has always been something that was what people would say is um, ravishing. Like it's attacking. It's something that's not for everyone, right? It's a ravishing game. This is a game that's was dog eat dog. It's not the kind of thing that you would think a person would be into. That's into it. But everybody be locked in, man. They be like ready to go. But as for me, I've always been one that's been level headed and I see things fully. So I left the LeBron bashing and all that stuff to the side because I know what LeBron, was going through, or well, he should be going through, but I know his ego. His ego was bruised. AI was the one that was going to be administering everything, and he was going to be just the guy rooting for D Wade there. He didn't want that. So he's not gonna show up for that. So he's just gonna be in a little video. He gonna post something on Twitter and say he wanted to be close to Bronny or whatever excuse he's gonna come up with. But if he can't be on that stage to present, and D Wade going into the hall, then he ain't gonna like that. He don't want to be just somebody like that, like Bosh, who came out there to support and show, because that was like real love and appreciation. That wasn't gonna be LeBron. You know that. Come on now. Who doesn't know that? Everybody know that wasn't gonna be Bron. Now, let's take this to the to a whole nother level. This guy decides it would be in his infinite wisdom if he was to go ahead and to try and take from all of these other people, right? And make himself this big, gigantic thing bigger than life. That's LeBron. And we know whenever he goes in, he's going to make a spectacle of it. It's going to be a big show where he wants to be the only one going in. Yeah, I think why do we have it there? You can have it at my house. You know, it'll be some type of spectacle with him. It always is. So now, if we look at everything in its rearview mirror, we start seeing that the main co-conspirators of all of this would be embarrassed if LeBron was to come there to make this event about himself when D Wade's going in, you know. And the fact that he brought his father out there as his inspiration is the person that helped guide him to where he is and saved his life when his sister brought him on the bus and took him to his dad. And he just started staying with his dad, and that helped him out tremendously. Just see him give his dad his flowers and things of that nature. That was love. That was a lot of love that he brought his father out there. You never really see D Wade's father a lot, so I thought that was very key that he was able to do that for his dad and bring his dad out there and they can share that moment. I think that was a great moment for basketball and for the Hall of Fame, period. So I didn't have a lot to say about D Wade, except for as a player, I admired him. He's one of the best I mean, he's better than LeBron, in my opinion. Light years better than LeBron. Skill set, basketball IQ, defense. He was just that guy. Flash was the man. Now, he was fundamentally sound, and that was something that LeBron was not. And a lot of things went down when other players and other people who came around and started saying things like, wait, where's LeBron? Like, where's LeBron? At the Hall of Fame, like, people were actually asking about that, and they were assuming, and without them even getting an answer, that it had something to do with, being close to Bronny. I would not question it. I would not even suggest that it could be anything other than. It makes sense to me if he took that off because Bronny was going to be there. I wouldn't care one way or another. So my thing is, if you're going to continue to start to detract or talk bad about, I'm sorry, something just came up. But if you're going to talk bad about somebody, or you're going to say, oh, well, I don't care about such and such and this and that, and I'm not really with it, I'm not feeling this. If that's the way you're going to react to every single thing that is presented, then there's no need for you to be around it. There's no need for you to stand your ground with certain people. What are you there for then? If you're only there for the drama and you can't realize or recognize when someone has done something amazing, that man did something amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I applaud what he's actually done in the game, Dwayne Wade, because he played the game how I would play it. When he played ball, when the way he played defense, even when he was aging and was limited due to injuries, he found a way to be effective, found a way to matter. That's the part that people don't see. So I don't agree with the decision with his child, with the parenting and all of that. That I have a very big problem with, and we're going to always have that disconnection. You know what I'm saying? We're going to always have that disconnection. But one thing you're not going to do is take away from his basketball career. He deserves every bit of praise he gets as a basketball player. He deserves to be taken seriously. Of course, Dwayne Wade's a better basketball player than LeBron James. Don't ever question that. Dwayne Wade, without him, there nothing goes down. Chris Bosh was a better basketball player than LeBron James. When he was in Toronto, you saw that he was a more foundation grounded guy than LeBron James. When he came to Miami, he out of any one of them had to do the most adjusting of their game. He had to adjust his game the most to play with LeBron and Wade. He said, I'll be the third option on the team. Took that risk and said, I'll be that guy, that be the third option because when it came to the point where he was the main option on the team, when it was him and Wade, he had this condition that ended up putting him out in his prime, in his prime years. Who knows where Bosch would be right now? But that was tragic that that happened to him. So, my heart always goes out for Chris Bosch in that situation because to me, that shouldn't have never been, So when I see that, yes, when I see that, I see I see what they want me to see. I see I see all of the notions that everybody had, like from Popovich and all these other players that are surrounded. They all love D Wade. Dwayne Wade was one of those guys who was foundation driven, getting better, playing the game the right way. This is why Kobe had a lot of respect for him. Michael Jordan had a lot of respect for him because he didn't try to shortcut the process. And this is where I butt heads a lot with LeBron over the process of playing this game for years. Just when you try to shortcut the process, I have a problem with that. So to me, the Hall of Fame for Wade was perfect. It was the way it should have went. He deserves to be in there. I don't agree anything what he does with his son making that transition and all that. That's his personal life and it has nothing to do with the Hall of Fame for basketball. But you know, I definitely am 100% in disagreement to that. But that is his child. That is his life. He gets to make the decision on that. Him and the child's mother. And I have no decision. I can't stop anything that moves. But as a basketball player, Wade was that guy. And having AI out there sitting in that chair next to him made more sense than having LeBron James sitting in that chair. That's just all to it. You know, they can say what they want, um, but that to me was a much better look. It made more sense, and the way he explained it and what Allen Iverson meant to his career. Without Allen Iverson, there's probably no Dwyane Wade. You know, he was the guy that motivated Dwyane Wade to play this game at the highest level. He wanted to be like AI. His game was like AI, Flash. So respect due. I don't think he's better than Paul Pierce, but he's definitely Hall of Fame, and he's definitely up there. He better damn sure better than LeBron James. So, so respect to Dwyane Wade. You deserved it. You earned it. You did it the real way. You put the work in, and you did it. You went out in the Hall of Fame the way you should have. You did it the right way. I want to say shouts out to Kwame Brown Bust Life. Kwame Brown Bust Life 2.0. I want to say what's up to Armando Black TV. I want to say what's up to Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro. Happy vacation, bro. Enjoy yourself. You don't get to take many of these on here on YouTube. So enjoy your vacation. I want to say shouts out to Angela Stanton King. I want to say shouts out to 78 Sports TV. Welcome to HD TV. And Seahawks Jose Rodriguez's channel. He didn't change his name, but still, Jose. We rocking with you, man. All right, I'm out. Deuces.